Urbanization has become a defining feature of the 21st century. Millions of people are moving to cities in search of better job opportunities, education, and health care. While urban areas often provide higher living standards, rapid population growth can also lead to overcrowding, traffic congestion, and inadequate housing. City planners must design sustainable infrastructure that supports housing, transportation, and public services. Green spaces, efficient public transport systems, and renewable energy integration can significantly improve urban quality. Achieving a balance between development and environmental preservation is essential for creating livable and sustainable cities for future generations. The global food supply chain is a complex network involving farmers, manufacturers, distributors, and retailers. Advances in agricultural technology have improved crop yields and supply efficiency, allowing food to reach markets faster. However, challenges such as climate change, transportation delays, and food waste still threaten food security. Reducing waste requires better storage facilities, smarter packaging, and improved inventory management systems. Consumers can help by purchasing responsibly and avoiding excessive purchases that lead to spoilage. A resilient food supply chain depends on cooperation between governments, businesses, and individuals to ensure that everyone has access to safe and nutritious food. Scientific research plays a vital role in advancing human knowledge and solving global problems. Innovations in medical science have led to new treatments, life-saving vaccines, and improved patient care. Collaboration between universities, research institutions, and the private sector accelerates discovery and application. Funding remains a critical factor, as research requires specialized equipment, skilled professionals, and adequate resources. Ethical considerations, such as the responsible use of data and fair distribution of benefits, are essential to maintaining public trust. The future of science will depend on continued investment, interdisciplinary partnerships, and a commitment to ethical innovation. Water scarcity is an increasingly pressing issue for many countries. Factors such as population growth, climate change, and industrial pollution are putting immense pressure on freshwater resources. Without effective water management, shortages can lead to conflicts, reduced agricultural productivity, and threats to public health. Solutions include investing in desalination plants, improving irrigation systems, and promoting water conservation in households and industries. Public education campaigns can raise awareness about the importance of using water efficiently. Ultimately, sustainable water management is essential to ensure that this vital resource is available for future generations. Entrepreneurship is a driving force behind economic growth. Entrepreneurs identify market gaps, create innovative products, and generate jobs. Startups, in particular, bring fresh ideas and challenge established businesses to adapt. However, entrepreneurs often face challenges such as limited funding, market competition, and regulatory barriers. Government support in the form of tax incentives, grants, and training programs can encourage entrepreneurial success. A thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem fosters job creation, boosts innovation, and contributes to a nation's overall prosperity. Digital literacy is essential in today's technology-driven society. The ability to navigate the internet, evaluate online information, and use digital tools effectively has become a fundamental skill. Schools are incorporating technology into classrooms to prepare students for modern careers. However, disparities in access to devices and reliable internet connections can create a digital divide. Addressing this gap requires investment in infrastructure, affordable devices, and training programs for communities. By improving digital literacy, Societies can empower individuals, boost productivity, and promote equal participation in the global economy. The energy sector is undergoing a significant transformation as nations shift away from fossil fuels toward cleaner, renewable sources. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are gaining momentum due to their environmental benefits and decreasing costs. Governments are offering incentives to encourage private investment in green technologies. However, integrating renewables into existing power grids presents technical challenges that require innovative solutions. Energy storage systems and smart grids can help balance supply and demand. Transitioning to sustainable energy will require collaboration, policy reform, and public support. The film industry is a powerful platform for storytelling and cultural exchange. Movies can inspire, educate, and challenge audiences to think about important issues. Advances in technology have improved special effects, sound quality, and viewing experiences. Streaming services have expanded access to global cinema, allowing viewers to explore diverse cultures from around the world. However, the industry also faces challenges such as piracy, content censorship, and changing audience preferences. By embracing innovation while preserving creative integrity, filmmakers can continue to make a lasting impact on society. Public transportation systems are vital for reducing traffic congestion, lowering emissions, and providing affordable travel options. Efficient networks, including buses, trains, and trams, make cities more accessible and livable. Investment in public transit infrastructure creates jobs and stimulates economic growth. However, outdated systems and inadequate funding can lead to delays, overcrowding, and safety concerns. Modernizing fleets with electric or hybrid vehicles can reduce environmental impact and improve service reliability. A well-developed public transportation system benefits both individuals and the community as a whole. Wildlife conservation is critical for maintaining ecological balance and biodiversity. Human activities such as deforestation, poaching, and pollution have put many species at risk of extinction. Conservation strategies include establishing protected areas, enforcing wildlife protection laws, and promoting ecotourism as a sustainable income source. Education and awareness campaigns can inspire communities to take part in conservation efforts. International cooperation is also necessary, as many species migrate across borders. Protecting wildlife ensures the survival of ecosystems and the well-being of human populations. Global trade has become the backbone of the world economy, connecting countries through the exchange of goods, services, and investments. Advances in transportation and communication technologies have made it easier for businesses to operate internationally. However, trade is not without challenges. Tariffs, political instability, and fluctuating exchange rates can disrupt the smooth flow of commerce. Organizations like the World Trade Organization aim to promote fair practices and resolve disputes between nations. Free trade agreements can open markets but may also lead to competition that impacts local industries. For global trade to thrive, countries must work together to establish rules that ensure stability and mutual benefit. The rapid growth of urban populations has led to increased demand for housing, transportation, and public services. Without careful planning, cities can face problems such as overcrowding, pollution, and inadequate waste management. Sustainable urban development focuses on creating infrastructure that meets current needs without compromising the needs of future generations. This includes investing in renewable energy, public transportation, and preserving green spaces. Community engagement is essential, as residents can contribute ideas and support policies that improve urban life. By prioritizing sustainability, cities can become more livable, efficient, and resilient over time. Education in the 21st century is no longer limited to traditional classrooms. Online learning platforms and digital resources have made it possible for people to study anytime, anywhere. These tools offer flexibility and cater to different learning styles, allowing learners to progress at their own pace. However, access to technology and reliable internet remains a challenge in many regions. Bridging this digital divide requires investment in infrastructure, teacher training, and affordable devices. Education should also focus on developing critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills to prepare students for the rapidly changing job market. Climate change is impacting agriculture worldwide, affecting crop yields, soil quality, and water availability. Extreme weather events such as droughts, floods, and heat waves can destroy entire harvests and threaten food security. Farmers are adapting by using drought-resistant seeds, improving irrigation systems, and adopting sustainable farming methods. Governments support these efforts through subsidies, research funding, and climate adaptation programs. Consumers can also contribute by reducing food waste and choosing locally produced goods. Addressing climate change in agriculture is essential to ensure a stable food supply and protect the livelihoods of rural communities. Healthcare is a fundamental human right that should be accessible to all. Advances in medical science have improved treatment options and life expectancy, but inequalities in access remain a major challenge. Rural and underserved areas often lack adequate healthcare facilities and trained professionals. Telemedicine offers a solution by connecting patients with doctors through digital platforms, reducing the need for long-distance travel. Public health campaigns play a crucial role in raising awareness about disease prevention and healthy lifestyles. Strengthening healthcare systems requires investment, policy reform, and collaboration between governments, NGOs, and communities. The financial sector is undergoing a transformation driven by innovations such as blockchain, mobile banking, and artificial intelligence. These technologies are making transactions faster, more secure, and more accessible to the public. However, they also raise concerns about cybersecurity, privacy, and regulatory compliance. Financial literacy is essential so that individuals can make informed decisions about savings, investments, and credit. Governments and financial institutions must work together to create policies that encourage innovation while ensuring consumer protection. A well-regulated and technologically advanced financial system can promote economic growth and stability. Cultural heritage preservation is vital for maintaining a community's identity and passing it on to future generations. Historic sites, artifacts, and traditions reflect the values and history of a society. Unfortunately, factors such as urbanization, pollution, and armed conflict can put these treasures at risk. Governments, NGOs, and local communities must collaborate to restore and protect cultural landmarks. Tourism can provide funding for preservation, but it must be managed to avoid causing damage. By valuing and safeguarding heritage, societies strengthen their identity and promote cross-cultural understanding. The spread of misinformation online has become a serious concern in recent years. False news stories, manipulated images, and misleading statistics can influence public opinion and disrupt democratic processes. Social media platforms are working to detect and remove harmful content, but users also have a role to play by verifying information before sharing it. Media literacy education helps people develop the critical thinking skills needed to identify credible sources. Governments may introduce regulations to ensure accountability while protecting freedom of speech. Combating misinformation requires cooperation between tech companies, policymakers, and citizens. The renewable energy sector is expanding rapidly as countries seek to reduce carbon emissions and combat climate change. Solar farms, wind turbines, and hydroelectric plants are producing cleaner electricity and creating jobs. However, integrating renewable energy into existing power grids presents technical challenges. Energy storage solutions such as batteries and pumped storage systems are essential for maintaining a stable supply. Public support for renewable projects can be strengthened through education and transparent communication. The shift toward renewable energy not only benefits the environment but also enhances long-term economic sustainability. Workplace diversity brings together people with different backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. This variety can foster creativity, innovation, and better problem solving. Companies that value diversity often see improved team performance and employee satisfaction. However, managing diversity requires inclusive policies, equal career opportunities, and respect for cultural differences. Training programs on unconscious bias and effective communication can help create a more harmonious work environment. Leaders play a key role in setting the tone for inclusivity and respect. Embracing diversity is not only the right thing to do but also a smart strategy for business success.